Hey ladies, guys, whomever, I hope y'all are doing well today, tonight, what have you. It's been a tiring day for me. I really had sister been busy today, y'all, but just a vlog. I want to kind of talk about, what we give to kids, like as adults. What do you give to kids? Like, I'm like so involved with the kids in my family, and it's just because I love kids. I think kids are so innocent. I think that we have to make sure that we as a family unit, family unit, community, whatever, because I think that anytime that you can give something positive to a child, by all means do so. And I am like I said, I'm really involved with the kids in my family. I think that and I know that they enjoy it, y'all. I really do. I mean, like, most of the time I spend a lot of time, like just goofing off with them, having fun, making them laugh, laughing with them. When I go around them, I get hugs from everybody. When I come up, I'm getting a hug from everybody, and when I leave, I'm getting a hug from everybody, because I really do genuinely love those kids, and I know that they love me in return. So a lot of times, I just take time, I bring them down here, and I let them just run wild. They get out in the yard, they're on the trampoline, they're on the little play set too they got back there. I mean, and we do a lot of stuff together. We really do. And sometimes I get tired, I get burnt out, and if somebody always want to come here, like always, even the boys, the girls, somebody's always running up, can I go to your house, can I go to your house? Or either ask my husband, can I come down there, can I come down there? And a lot of times sometimes I don't feel like being bothered, but at the same time, sometimes I just say, you know what, come on, let's go. And that's just because kids are so important. It's so important that we give something to them, because believe it or not, kids are watching us. They are paying attention to what we do. They're paying attention to how we show them love. Is it genuine? Not just because people have it twisted these days. Sometimes I think, and I see a lot of younger adults and parents and stuff like that, they think that they can just buy kids and buy them things, and that's good enough. Or the best, if I buy you the best pair of shoes or the best whatever, then that's good. And it's not the case, because the thing is, you're giving them something materialistic that's going to fade away, that's going to tear up, what have you. But what do you give them that's going to stick with them? You know what I'm saying? Like time, love, concern, compassion, conversation. Because believe it or not, kids, it's like I remember so many conversations that me and my grandmother had, or me and my mom, or my dad, or an elderly person, or whatever, had just conversations, for me being a kid, and they just talking to me about anything. So don't think that kids don't deserve our conversation, because they really do. You'd be surprised at how much kids listen to you, how much sometimes there have been things in my past, like as a young adult, what have you, that situations that I found myself in, and believe it or not, a conversation would pop in my head that I had with my grandmother or my mother or somebody, and those instances have kept me, I know, like safe from harm, safe from headache, heartache, things like that. So put something in the kids' bank now. And it don't have to be your kids. Definitely make sure you're doing that for your kids, because I think that a lot of times people are not doing that for their kids. They, like I said, they're buying them things instead of giving them knowledge, wisdom, because you could be surprised at what kids really will pick up. So I said all this, and I see them watching me. Oh my God, I see them watching me. It's like times they watch my interactions all the time, and that's why I'm really so careful about what I do and what I say and how I act around the kids. And I don't know if it's because I spend so much time with them that I don't know that, but sometimes I'm just sitting, like, let's say I'm sitting and I'm talking to like one of their moms, or my mother or something like that. We're having a family gathering, and I can just see them like sitting watching me. Or it's just automatic that when they see me come up, everybody come running. And it's because I love the kids, y'all. I really invest a lot of time with kids. And sometimes before I can even get out the car, they're opening my car door and stuff like that, you know. And that stuff, I love it though. I really do. I love it. But they're opening my car door and they helping me out the car. The boys will wash my car, and you know, sometimes I give them a few dollars or whatever, and they be like, no, that's okay. But I still, you know, want to pay them or whatever. And a lot of times they just do it for nothing. And they, you know, they'll come up giving me hugs or what have you, or it's like they're waiting for me to ask how was their day, or how, you know, that's just how involved and how in tune I am with them. You know, hey, how was your day? How was school? You know, I call them, talk to them, what have you. And it's funny because sometimes I'll call them up or whatever, and they'll be like, oh, when can I come to your house? And I'm like, well, call me Friday or something like that. And Friday morning, like before they go to school, somebody, you know, they on the phone, you said I could come to your house today? And I'm like, dang, I forgot, you know. But I love them. They bring me a lot of joy, and these are like my first cousin's kids and stuff like that, because it is a lot. We got a lot of women in our family. There's a lot of kids in our family, and I just love the kids. So I just make sure that you are giving the kids something. I mean, and I'm not talking about material things that will help them in the future. You know, I have conversations with the girls about, you know, how do you know when somebody loves you? I mean, I throw questions out there at them, and because I want to hear their response. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I feel like they kids want you to converse with them. They really do, because they tell me really how they feeling, what they're thinking, and then I tell them my opinion about it. So I don't just, you know, throw a question out there and then tell them what I feel like they need to be saying or what I feel like they should be feeling. I really genuinely want to know what it is they feel and what they think. And the same thing with the guys, you know, the little boys in the family, I'll tell them, you know, I might say something like, how do you treat a lady, or just little questions like that, and because I want to hear what they have to say. And then of course I'm going to give them my opinion and my thoughts and stuff like that, or I'm going to, like, you know, tell them if they say something that's really, you know, I'm like, okay, that's a great answer, and you know, I commend them for their thoughts and their thinking. Because kids don't always want to just know what we think and how we feel. They want you to know and think how they feel and appreciate that. And I don't know, I see so many kids these days, y'all, that are just in trouble. Really, they're in trouble. It really disturbs me, some things I see going on with kids these days. And it's up to us as the adults, as the uncles, aunts, cousins, you know, sisters, brothers, whatever, to make sure that we are trying to get these kids on the right path, you know, because it's sad when I see some of the stuff that I see, you know, and hear out in the street with, you know, the kids cursing and the little girls on, you know, making these videos, dancing, all sassy and stuff. That shit is not cute. It's just not. You know, when I see Tootie or one of my little cousins, you know, we were talking today, little girls, you know, just provocatively dancing and all that kind of stuff. And I tell them, you know, turn it off. I don't even want to see it. And my thing to them is that little girl need to be somewhere with her head in a book. But you know, somebody has to turn the video camera on for them, and somebody has to sit there and watch them shake their tail. It's a video going around on YouTube with these little boys with little hair ties on, and you know, they got their little guns and they banging and banging, and I'm like, I really wish, it's just pathetic. Somebody, because the video is a nice little video. What they saying, if you a gangbanger, makes sense. So somebody had to encourage and teach them how to do this stuff and make the freaking video. Them kids didn't make the video by themselves, because these little boys look like they might have been 10 years old. Yeah, about 10. And I bang, I sling and bang, I sling and bang. That is pathetic. And you know what frustrates me is that I see so many people out here think it's cute. It's not cute, because guess what? They slinging and banging and all that kind of stuff at 9 and 10 and 11. What you think they're gonna be doing at 18, 19 if they live to be that long? You know, live that long. And that just disturbs me. I'm just so, and I know, you know, the Bible says every generation gets weaker and wiser, but at the same time, y'all, really, let's really get it together. And you know, this is the thing, we can't change the world, but if I work on the kids in my family, me, you know, whoever else, and you know, we take it one family at a time, because that's my thing, is that if you handle your end, I handle my end, you know, we have commitment to handle and do things, then, I mean, how can we go wrong? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's at least some kids will have something in their bank, and everybody's not slinging and banging. Because it's a lot of that. You know, I'm sure you're on the social networks, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and I swear, if I see another little girl half dressed, I'm just done with it. Really, I'm done. I don't even, it just pisses me off. Put some clothes on these kids. You know, then you wonder why she get up and she's promiscuous. How do you pronounce it? Promiscuous. You know, she's out there doing her thing, you know, got all these men and all that kind of stuff, and that's not to say that's not going to happen, but at the same time, let's get it together, you know. I mean, I just, my heart is like, my heart gets heavy when I see these kids, you know, not like my kids, but my kids' kids. They in for, I mean, I'm saying that age group. It's pathetic, and it breaks my heart, y'all. Really, let's get a grip, okay? So yeah, that's my little vlog today. I guess this could be considered a tea time with me, right? Yeah, tea time with me. And I know some people might not like it, but hey, it's my, you know, my opinion. Alright, so hit the comments below. Let me know what you think. What are your thoughts, your concerns? You know, what do you see? You feel me? I guess that's it. You feel me? Let me know. Alright, peace.